Okay, we just did a shorts with Miley Cyrus, End of the World. And we're just going to go over it real quick. We've got God is in charge. Romance angels are helping you. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So lean on the angels for support. Decide to be happy now. And where did I get that God is in charge? Well, it was on there. And these are the crystals and the candles. There's a secret knowing. There's a secret knowing that all is well. So let's pretend it's not the end of the world. Let's admit the truth to ourselves and act accordingly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do some more cards here. Let's get you up here, right? Randomly at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I think the worst is over when it comes to doing our soul contracts. We did finish that class, and we went on to a different class. Some people may ask, how do I sign up for these classes? And why aren't these classes available on YouTube? Because they're astral classes. They're a different dimension. And I've said before that I'm on all dimensions simultaneously. And this channel might not be for you. I try to read today's energy for you all every day so that you can get through being in a physical avatar. So we have a secret knowing. All of us know that this is probably true, what I'm saying, but some of you are still skeptic. And that's where I say, if you can't go deeper and understand what I'm saying, you may want to go to a different channel. Because this is for people that understand what I'm saying. I'm just saying it more in a 4D physical avatar talk. I'm trying to help out my fellows, brothers and sisters. Okay, so if I'm not making sense to you when I talk, then you probably just want to move to a lower dimensional channel. Okay, so what we're seeing here is that we have a secret knowing that this is true. We want more, we sign up in Astro for different classes. We just finished the soul contract class, which was about rewriting our soul contract, because a lot of people failed us. A lot of people that were in our soul contract failed us, and most of us are pretty much just alone, okay? Most of us are with just animals. And if we do have a significant other, either they're on our level or we're getting rid of them. Family members, friends. It's just like I said at the beginning of this station. It's like I would rather have just a couple subscribers than that understand what I'm saying than a bunch of survivors. Yeah, we are survivors. A bunch of subscribers that don't have a clue of what I'm saying. It's kind of like if you're a college calculus professor, it's pretty hard to teach kindergartners calculus. So I just have you move on, move back to where you fit in. Try to resonate, try to really understand what YouTube station you're listening to. My other station is Chronicles, Chronicles Chosen with Seraphine, and she talks in a much more calculus college level than I do on this channel. My better half, shall I say. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. And I'm just basically drawn to the happiness, okay? The happiness of being able to create. And that's exactly what I'm saying. I have two channels, one from the higher realms and this one from the higher realms, but at a lower talking level. So we have Chosen Chronicles and Miss Mystic. Them two channels. If you just watch them two channels, you'll understand what's going on. Then I branch off and I listen to channels, a few readers, Steve's Love Tarot. I listen to CCC Readings, Chosen 144, Tasha's Divine Guidance, Nordic Light. I listen to a few of them, and then I listen to motivational videos like Alpha Spirit and Darkness Forge. Okay, so if you want to rewind this message and see if you want to stay on this channel, because we are going to start going pretty deep. Even Steve mentioned that yesterday. We're here to either sink or swim, okay? We need to pretend it's not the end of the world. We have a clean slate. God is in charge. Romance angels are helping us. We have to lean on God and the angels for support. We need to decide to be happy now and trust our inner guidance. When we leave the other dimensions and come here, we're not really leaving the other dimensions. We're on all dimensions simultaneously. So it can be exhausting. But Seraphine's last video really explained that. So I would definitely check it out. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands as the overall energy. It's a happiness with our creativity. I am really happy with where I'm at right now with the two channels. We had the Ten of Swords in reverse, and now we have the Four of Swords. And all that's telling me is that you're healed and ready to rock. Okay? You're healed and ready to rock and roll. You have to have faith. This is our faith candle. Our love candle is now gone, the red one with the white inside. We've had the faith. We've received the love. And now we are like snowflakes. What is a snowflake? A snowflake is each one of us is uniquely made. Okay? We have to have faith that each one of us is doing this creativity thing. All right? So we've got this blank canvas now that we finished the soul contract we have this blank slate and we're moving forward. Now the new class, the Lion and the Virgin, is what's coming next. And it's a massive event. And all of us are getting ready for our spiritual warrior part. This part we've been waiting for. Okay? Grand Rising. Yep, Susan just texted me. Okay, so we're getting ready for this spiritual warrior part where we each have our own unique role. We have a secret knowing. We really do. That's why the title says secret knowing, because it is a secret knowing. It's inside of you. You know you know that you are part of this mission. You wouldn't be alive in here in a physical avatar if you weren't. But you know it's really deep. It's not just you going to work. It's not just you putting out a video. So that's why if you listen to Miss Mystic and Seraphine, you're really going to get this. You're going to get this, what's going on. Okay, so we've got this creativity. What's under that is this kind of a confusion. You know how the bird's talking to you right now? I'm talking to you. You got the short video talking to you. You got the cards talking to you. And it can get kind of confusing. You can kind of feel like that. Okay, that's the Eight of Swords. You can kind of feel like that. Okay, you can also feel like this. You're really tired. You just want to sleep. You really don't want to get up into this physical body. Okay, well, we have the King of Wands and we just had the Knight of Wands. So this is the action, the Knight, and this is the King who controls it. So we've got to stay in our King and our Knight energy, because what we're doing here is we're taking that clean slate and we're producing the end of the movie. which was The Lion and the Virgin. If you could name the movie, the end of the movie, it would be subtitled Lion and the King. And now we're starting to play it out. Before that, the movie was Finishing Your Soul Contracts, which is talking about our karmic assignments, getting rid of our families, getting rid of our karmic assignments, getting rid of our spouses, getting rid of people that were lower level than us. And that was really hard because some of us have been with our families and friends for 30, 40 years, right? Maybe if you're young watching this, 10, 20 years, right? So it was really hard, and now we're at this point where we're all alone, maybe just with our pets, and we're like, what is going on? You know, I'm so tired, I'm so confused. That was kind of yesterday's energy with that you got to have balance, but I'm more now, the energy shifted again after yesterday's massive meteorite showers. Okay, that's another thing. That's our codes being activated. Our DNA is really being activated right now. Okay, now we have another Queen of Wands. So we've got the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. This is really, really important because your ego can get in the way if you don't stay humble. So the warning is to stay humble. We want the king and the queen and the knight. We want them three to come together and be their unique self. And we want to all play our parts to finish this movie. Remember when I said you're going to love the way the movie ends? Well, imagine a title, Lion and the Virgin, and you've got all the people in the background. I see white horses with white and blue uniforms with silver swords and silver breastplates, and everybody's all around, and we're just like ready to charge in. It's really cool. You guys are going to love it. So make sure to sign up when you go to sleep for the class in Astro. That's our king and our queen and our knight of King, Queen, and Knight of Wands. We're making the end of the movie. You may feel tired, you may feel confused, and the next card out is, yeah, that might be the way you feel. This might be too much, right? It's like the song, let's pretend it's not the end of the world, and let's just bury our head in shit in our bed. We may be depressed. We've really got to get out of the Eight of Swords energy if you're in it. You've got to admit that truth to yourself, act accordingly, okay? So let's not get like this, which is the Four of Cups energy. Let's move past this. Okay, let's see what the top of the deck's trying to tell us. Yep, Ace of Swords. I got that yesterday too, that St. Michael's Sword of Truth. Stay in the truth. If this doesn't feel like truth for you, move on. If it does feel like truth to you, then do as I'm asking. What did I ask in this video? Do you remember? I asked that you checked out the video that I watch on YouTube. I asked you to sign up for the Astro class. And I asked you to stay out of the Eight of Swords energy. Okay? So stay in your truth. Yep, what do you think's the opposition? The opposition is the devil. So let's see what kind of energy he's given us. He's giving us the Seven of Pentacles energy. He wants us to, the devil wants us to concentrate more on pentacles than what I'm talking about. The truth, okay? The devil, there he is. Isn't he cute? He wants us to not have victory. Okay? See, this card here represents how he sows the seed and then the plant comes up. He doesn't want the plant to come up. He wants you to stay looking like this. The Eight of Swords. And the crow is not the devil, but the crow is symbolic to him screaming in your ear. They don't want you healed. They want you to stay in bed all curled up. If you're feeling any of them feelings, boy, oh boy, you need to snap out of it. And the only way you can do that is leaning on God and the angels for the support. Your inner guidance is real, trustworthy. Decide to be happy now. Admit the truth to yourself. And it says, admit the truth to yourself and then act accordingly. So it's going to take a little action, isn't it? But it's a big warning. It's a big warning right now because we're at the point where you finished one class and you're going into another. And how is it when you go to a new class? Well, a lot of people will falter, will not go, will chicken out, will stay where they're at. That's how he gets you. Because you're looking like a Four of Cups and you're saying, oh, I just don't know which way to go. Should I shit or get off the pot, right? Okay, then we have the Ace of Wands. So we had the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. All I'm getting from these cards is you've got to stay painting this white canvas. Painting it. Creating it day by day, getting up happy and excited like I am right now, right? I feel this awesome secret knowing that the romance angels are helping us, that the mission is almost done. We're on this cool movie. We're all unique. We're all unique little snowflakes. 17:07 on the clock. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up with, don't be miserly. Don't be like clutching that purse. Get rid of all your stuff like I did and bless it and let it move on into the hands that need it. Have that blank slate. And then we have, which is a great card, upside down, 5 of Cups. That's absolutely wonderful. And I'm drawn to the dark blue, the throat chakra. I couldn't even say those words. Throat chakra. Okay? Somebody's voice needs to be healed. Okay. And I also heard somebody's voice needs to be heard. Healed and heard. So maybe a singer, maybe one of you is having problems. So we're going to heal you right now. Heal this throat chakra for my people that need it. Okay, that's done. All right, and your voice needs to be heard. So if you have a channel, you need to be unique, always authentic, never edited. You need to say what the Spirit's telling you to say. Now with Seraphim, she gets really deep into this. I'm just doing it at a level that is just where we get up in the morning, we do our dishes, we feed our animals, and we kind of want to know what the energy is. We want to know what Astro's telling us. We want to know what to pray about before we go to bed. We want to just know what's going on, okay? Where Seraphim gets very deep into it, okay? So we've got the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is a great card to be in reverse. And then the last card out is the Magician. So can you stay in your magic power? Can you do what I'm doing and light candles and play with crystals and burn the incense? I bought some new incense, some sandalwood. So now I have some sandalwood. I've got sage, cherry, lemon, white diamond. Prayers going up. That's what smoke is. Prayers going up. We are the light of the world. We're all unique. We're all unique little snowflakes. Okay. So we've got remove. And we're going to report We're going to report Arthur here because he's just keeps telling me to shut up. He should just be off the channel, right? And I usually don't even watch the live, but it's like if you're telling somebody to shut up, you probably should just push your own button, right? And go someplace else. But I just seen it out of the corner of my eye because he put a little smiley face or some kind of face there. So we just deathed him. We just rebirthed. We just said to heck with that. We don't need people in our energy like that. But wouldn't it have been a lot easier for him just to turn me off instead of telling me to shut up? Okay, so Queen of Cups. I'm the most love that I can pull from this deck. So he's obviously not in his Queen of Cups. He's not in his love mode, is he? Okay, let's pray for Arthur. All right, Ace of Cups. See how only love's coming out? Ace of Cups, I can even feel all the love pouring to him. So we've got the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups for the outcome with the Magician. So you want to use your Magician power and stay in love? Absolutely. Okay, you guys, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I am Miss Mystic. I do love you, and thank you for listening.